you have probably downloaded my free training and nutrition plans. Especially my muscle mass routine shows you exactly how I train, how I split my muscle groups over the time of a week. Now, I have been receiving some emails from you and people said, hey, I cannot train 4 times a week. I do not have time for an hour and a half to go through all my exercises. What can I do to optimize or maximize my training with much less time than 4 times a week, an hour and a half? I think some of you have already downloaded my training and nutrition plans, especially my muscle mass routine. In this routine, I show you how I train over the course of a week, 4 times, how I split my muscles, rest sets, and so on. So with this in mind, and knowing that a lot of you don't have time for that amount of training, I have created a short, intense overall body workout, and I'm going to show you how you can maximize your muscle stimulation and burn a lot of calories and increase your metabolism, so even when you don't train, you keep on burning calories. It's super important that you focus on your main muscles. So focus on legs, chest and back and some abs. So basically squats, push and pull exercises and ab crunches. I'm going to show you how you can use these muscle groups in different exercises, and I'm going to show you alternatives on how to do this in an overall body circuit. This is a 20-minute circuit. Each exercise is performed for 2 minutes, 1 minute break, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. There will be exercises you cannot do for 2 minutes, and you will just keep on doing as many repetitions as you can. If you have more time than 20 minutes, you obviously can add a second or a third round, so that will give you a 40 to even 60-minute 1-hour workout. So we're starting with squats. I'm going to show you 2 alternatives. We're doing kettlebell squats and free bodyweight squats. For the first squats that I'm showing you, I'm using a mat, because then I can always hit the kettlebell when I squat down without hitting the wooden floor. For those of you that have no kettlebells or no resistance, or maybe your legs are not there yet, so you can do 2 minutes of squats with weight, you can just do free bodyweight squats. This is how it's going to be done. Start. For the ones of you that don't have a weight or a kettlebell, or maybe your legs are not there yet to do 2 minutes of squats with resistance, you can just do free bodyweight squats. The same again, 2 minutes on, 1 minute break. So, second exercise, we're going to do push-ups. Again here, I'm going to show you one version. I'm going to try to do it for 2 minutes, and then an alternative version is the push-ups on the floor, which I'm going to show you in the second round. Start. So, you see, it's hard for me to do 2 minutes here with 1 minute to go. And what I do now, I press cancel, I wait 1 minute, and that's my break. So, for all of you that don't have these handles or can't do the classic push-ups like this yet, I'm going to show you a slightly easier version. I take the mat for my knees, so it's less hard. You place your hands like you do a classic push-up. Keep your knees on the floor and push up like this. And now, because your knees are on the floor, you have to lift much less body weight than when you straighten your knees. Third exercise, I explained you legs, push and pull. We just did the push. Now we're going to do the pull exercises. So I was thinking here, we're starting with pull-ups. And highly likely I'm not going to be able to perform 2 minutes of pull-ups, which means when I've done the maximum amount of repetitions in the pull-ups, I'm going to switch to the pull-downs, where I can continue with a much lighter weight. For all of you that can't do the pull-ups yet, you just start from the beginning with the close grip pull-downs. So I'll start the clock now. I jump to the pull-up rack. Once I'm done, I come down, sit down here, and complete my 2 minutes. Pull downs. So that's almost 30 seconds. I still have 1.5 minutes to go. So now the weight is nice and light and I can continue easily. Even though it's a long time, make sure you always keep perfect form. So really use your muscle and you don't throw back and forth with your upper body. Oh, okay. 4-minute break until the next exercise. Okay, third station. We so far have done legs, push and pull. We're continuing with another leg exercise. This exercise you should easily be able to do 2 minutes. I'm going to show you with a bag that gives me some additional weight. You can also do it with a kettlebell, holding the kettlebell like this, or you can do it completely without weight. Or in the middle of the 2 minutes, you come tired, you throw the bag away, and you finish the 2 minutes without any weight. You can also do it on a stair or on a bench when it's stable. 1 minute to go. Always make sure you stand all the way up with both feet on the bench and always come down. So always can use full range of motion. Okay, little break and we continue with dips as the next push exercise. Okay, we have 3 exercises to go. I'm going to show you another push exercise. I'm starting with the dips here on the dip station. Once I'm getting tired and the 2 minutes aren't over, I'm going to move to my little bench where I'm just going to do the easier version of the dips. For those of you that can't perform the free weight dips, the ones I'm starting with now, you will start directly with the dips on the bench. So I have my timer here again. Start and 2 minutes. I'll move to the easier version. We still have 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Here, it's really good. Your legs are not in the air, so you can give yourself a little bit of support. The closer you keep your legs to your body or to the bench, the easier it is. If you stretch them out a little further, it becomes a little harder. Make sure that your bum and your back are always close to the bench. So the pressure and the muscle working are your shoulders and triceps. Okay, so next station is the Versa Climber. I'm going to show you an alternative if you do not have the Versa Climber in your gym or at home. But this is a great leg and overall booster. You burn a huge amount of calories, so it would be great if you can put this into your overall body workout circuit. I've already adjusted the handles. Resistance is already set. I'm starting my time and go. Okay, so this as an alternative to the Versa Climber. If you don't have a Versa Climber at home or in your gym, you do these. Here in Switzerland we call them the mountain climbers. Almost the same, just without the machine. Okay, last exercise, we're going to focus on the abs. I'm going to show you two versions, like the classic crunches and an alternative where you really protect your lower back. Now, if you don't have any lower back problems, I think you should do the classic crunches that I'm going to show you first. But I am aware that this whole routine always uses your lower back. Your lower back is stabilizing every exercise you do. So if you feel tight in your lower back, maybe you have a little tight lower back, or you just feel exhausted, I think you should do the alternative. Make sure that you keep your feet and your knees close together and really crunch until you're fully crunched up, and when you're on top you suck in your belly button and lower vertebrae after vertebrae until you're fully stretched on the floor. As an alternative and to protect your lower back, you can take a weight, you straighten your arms and you keep the weight. You can also use a dumbbell. I prefer this type of weight above your chest. Imagine you're going to push the weight straight up to the ceiling without bending your elbows. Okay, this was the whole circuit. 20 minutes of push and pull and leg exercises. Now your metabolism is definitely increased and you keep burning a lot of calories throughout the next couple of days. So if you have more time, you should start with the second round or even a third one to maximize your training. So this was my 20-minute overall body workout. I hope you had a great impression on how you can do it in future. If you have any questions to what we have been doing today, comment below and I'm trying to get back to you. Also, I look forward to see you again in a week with a new episode of How I Train.